Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. Today, I really wanted to, continue working on the fence and all of that, but I don't want to bore you guys with the same thing over and over. What I'm going to try to do today is work on the garage. I would like to get that built in the back, sort of out of the way, and I think this would be the best location for it. Um, I am still going to put a big gate in the front just because it'll look good. Not that we'll probably ever be in there, but who knows, right? We'll probably just drive our truck in here and unload it, and then we'll go over and, put it in the garage. All of that kind of lovely stuff. I don't need that pumpkin. I'm just going to leave it there on the ground. But in order to get Mike to help us with some things, I am going to need a couple of log stands. And to do that, I'm going to need some sticks. I do have several logs over here. Mike would be an excellent candidate to help us out with that. So let's just go ahead and harvest you and all of the firewood because we don't need firewood anymore. We have coal when we need it. So, we don't need the wood anymore. At least not for fuel anyway. We do need it for windows, but it's not that big of a deal. I will spend some time, um, breaking some of this down and turning it into firewood when we need the wood for the windows. We have a lot of those to get done, and we need a ton of glass as well. I assume that's Mike. Not 100% sure on that. I do think after watching the video, after editing the video, and after a couple of days, working in game, I do think I'm going to move Mike's house again. I don't like where it's at. Didn't really love the positioning or the placement of it when we were building it, but I wasn't quite sure where else to put it. But I do think I might be moving it to the inside back here. And probably going to leave his town center just out, in the back or whatever. Not that big of a deal. I know. Probably don't need that. Let's just find one of these that could potentially be empty. And good luck with that. I was just going to drop a couple of things off in here because we don't need this mess on us. That's for sure. We'll just let it all go bad. It's not that big of a deal. We have plenty more. Ooh, sorry, Mike. We have plenty more in the garden when we need it. But first things first, let's get over here and get these foundations crafted, get them made, and hopefully we can get this done today. So we need some placeable storage, firewood, planks, sticks, log stands. 3 should be more than enough to get this done. It's not like we're going to need a ton of these logs anyway, but I do want to make sure that we have enough to get this done. I'm going to have to put another piece of stair in there, and I really didn't want to do that, but I think I'm going to have to. I don't think I'm going to have much of an option there. But I want to get over and grab as many sticks in my, not sticks, sorry, planks in my inventory as humanly possible. Let's just throw that out. We don't need it. You and you can go in here. We don't need these seeds. We don't need this one or this one. We don't need the feathers. We have more than enough feathers. Nails are fine, or screws, whichever that was. Good to have. And then we have several sticks that we don't necessarily need, but we don't really have a place for them either. So let's fill this up because we're going to take as many planks as we can. And we'll just leave you. Okay, so you're out of fuel. Okay. So what do we need to add here? Is it just oil? Potentially. Let's get up here and get some oil cans. We have plenty of those. I was going to turn on the oil extractor just so we would have, extra or whatever. I know I only need 4. Let's see if we can get this right this time. Some sticks. What are we going to do with these sticks, guys? I think there's a stick stand up here. They are. Okay, and we don't have any firewood. Okay, so what else do we have? Some stones and some ores. Okay, fragments. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I have a little bit of faith in us anyway. Okay, so you go up into the tower. You go back down here where I need to be at the moment. Let's just drop all these stones over here in this stone grinder. We have some fragments that we need to put away as well. And I think we have a bunch here. That'll be okay for that. Let's go turn on the plank stand. I'm sorry, the circular saw bench. Let's get that turned on. Get some more stuff made. So let's go ahead and grab all of these. And let's get back outside and see how well things are going for us. Hopefully pretty well. Hopefully Mike is doing some work out here. I think we have these guys far enough away, the walls anyway, that I don't think the Vambies are going to be that big of a deal at the moment. Although you never really know. So I also was curious about maybe, and I think we can move it, I think we can rotate it after the fact. I was thinking about actually having the opening for the truck coming to the inside, and you know, leaving the back of it sticking out the fence. I'm not quite sure that that wouldn't work. Pretty sure it would work. Just move these 2 pieces of fence and then, you know, have the garage sticking out. We could always put these fences all the way around the garage. We could also add some barbed wire just to make sure that, you know, everything was on the up and up. And then we could always have our truck in here, so when we needed to unload it, you know, it would be easy just to back up to one of these doors and unload it simply without having to worry about it too much. We could also, whoa, Mike, you scared me a bit. We could also you know, use the front gate, the big gate. I think that would be nice as well. Have a reason to use it. See if we can get the spear out before we get attacked. Come on. So I do think the only issue we're going to have with the Vambies is that some of them do tend to spawn inside. I've witnessed that at least twice now. But that's okay. I mean, the main goal is, you know, to build a nice base here. You know, try to keep them out as much as possible, but I know we're not always going to be able to do that. But we're going to do our best. That is for sure. Okay, we need a few more planks. Let's get all the way in here. Grab a couple of planks. Okay. You can't jump across that. Good to know. Just fill you up again. Grab just a couple. I don't think we're going to need a ton, but I'm not quite sure how many the garage is going to need at this point. I have no idea. Okay. So we have that. Is this going to be big enough for the garage? I'm not sure. So I'm still thinking and still debating on, let's just move this out of the way. And let's move you out of the way. And someone told me I could build this on foundations. So we're going to try that out. Placeables, others, garage here. Okay, can we rotate this? You know, to this direction. So, something like that, maybe? So, were the foundations not needed at all? Okay. So we did all of that work for literally no reason. We didn't even need those foundations at all. Mike, I don't know why these guys don't like you at all. They really seem to find me very interesting. Stop crawling toward me. Come on. Now you were not even close enough to kick me. That is not even cool. Is there another one like at my feet? No. He just literally was, I don't know. I don't know how that was working out or fair at all. But it was. We're going to go with it. Didn't need the foundations here. Just going to delete this one. Probably will keep. Do I want to keep anything back here? Because this is all going to go away. Let's delete this one. How's our health? 61. Not great. Probably going to have to keep the foundations back here. Simply because you can see that it's not going all the way to the ground. So we're probably going to have to keep those and upgrade them quite a bit. I don't know what I'm doing here, just jumping up in the air like that. But I think it'll be okay, you know, just having that back here maybe. Maybe it'll work out, who knows. Okay, so we need 24 planks. Let's go ahead and do that. We need some clay. We need 60 dry bricks and 90 cement. I don't think we have the cement made yet. Let's go check on that and see how many we do have up here. Okay. Let's get over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need some clay. Ooh, there's another one. So we have the cement. We just don't have a ton of cement. We don't have anything extra, really. 10 is not really anything extra. Okay, so let's take you and just put you kind of on the ground wherever we can get you to go. Then let's get over in, I think we placed the cement by one of these towers. At least I think so anyway. Okay. Mike's making a huge mess. I'm sorry, the clay. So we have clay. Dry bricks, we should have enough of those as well. And we need 60 clay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And let's go ahead and place that in here. Wow, that's a lot of pressing E. Okay, so we have that. Now we need to move the clay. Let's take the clay back inside. We need to work on more dry bricks anyway. And I'm sure the clay soil extractor needs emptied also. I think it was 60 dry bricks. Let me just double check that to make sure. Dry bricks 60, yes. We can go ahead and put that in with the cement and bring it out. Let's move you up there. Probably right in the middle of the doorway. That's okay. Let's take you back upstairs and put the dry bricks inside because I'll be too heavy otherwise. So, no, you weren't in the middle of the door. Excellent. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 84 pounds on that. So, yeah, definitely would have been too heavy. That's okay. Still alloy. Very lovely. I always like getting the steel from the Vambies. It's one of the best pieces of loot that they've included in the game, in my opinion. That and the first aid kits, because we do tend to get hit a lot more now. Let's just start shoving the stuff in here, getting this done. Come on. Yay. And it put our truck inside, so that's lovely. Now, Mike, we cannot have all of these gates open, kind sir. I'm thinking about putting Mike's house like right in here. Just a very small location. Nothing too crazy. Okay, let's close that. We have our truck over here. Let's close you. And then we need to put these fences. Actually, we need them outside. Can we not open you? We need to place them out here. So something like that. Just to keep them from damaging the building. We can also add the barbed wire around this as well when we get started doing that. Oh no, what did it do? Where did the other piece of fence go? Okay. Whew, I thought I'd done something really horrible. Well, it really wasn't great. Okay, there's that. So now we are able to start on the next tower. We did get that done relatively quickly today as well. Really excited about it. So now we can always, figure out the best option out here for the big gate. Try to figure that out as much as possible. Definitely don't want it like really sunk down into the ground. I think that just looks silly. I don't like it at all. Let's just see what we've got going on here. So you guys are going to come along with me on this trip while we figure it out. So the fencing would start right here. Others, wooden fence. That will start right here. Let's just move it like that. Let's see if that's straight. How we want it. No. Let's delete that. And then from there, let's try this again. So like this. Should be straight now. I think it is. Let's delete that and just check it out. I definitely think so. I think it looks good. It's just too far in now. Darn it. Okay. Hopefully, the third time's the charm here. Very hopeful about that anyway. Okay, so that's going into the base, and I don't want that, or into the tower. Let's just move it out like that. Okay. I think that looks like what we want anyway. Now let's start on the rest of the fence. And then we're going to have to lower these for the most part quite a bit each time. Just to make sure that they're not floating. Wouldn't be able to deal with that. I think that one looks okay. No, it does not. But I'll have to work on that a bit when we get it built. Okay, X and mouse wheel. Let's just do that. U. And I think the big gate is too wide 2 fence pieces wide. So I'm going to leave you and you. And then here we're going to have to go way up. Like that. Even though it is sort of into the ground a bit. And then here, it's all going back up because we did go way down on some of these. Okay, this is looking pretty good for the most part. Those 3 look okay. And then we're going to have to go with some of the barbed wire fencing from like back here. But let's see, I think these 2 tiny ones right here, or these 2 shorter ones, would be what need to be deleted. I could always do like a driveway area and just have 2 wide, like down so far, and then the gate a bit further back. But let's kind of see how the gate would look here. I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to look like. Very, very bad. But let's just have a little look at it. Yeah, it's going to look horrible. But let's go ahead and raise this up. So it would look like that. I mean, it doesn't look horrible from way back here. It probably looks better than having it way out here in the road. I really wish we could do something about that. I wonder if I built a foundation here, would that go away? Let's just see if it will. So if I place that there and then delete this, is that still, it's still there? Darn it. Okay, so there's nothing really that I could do about that. But what do you guys think about the gate? I don't know if we can move this one after it's been built. I mean, I don't mind building the gate. We have the material. It's not that big of a deal. But can we move it afterwards if we want to? If, you know, if we don't like it at all, if it looks horrible, if it's not exactly centered, because currently it's not exactly center. As you can see here, it's not exactly straight either. So let's just do it. Let's just do that. Get rid of it. Try this again. Others, the massive metal gate. Okay, let's do that. And then raise it up a bit. And put it right there. I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get. Because the ground is so unlevel here, guys. I really like the location. It was different. It's away from everything. It was away from water. There's not really any water very close by. It's not in the green area. No one has really been building here that I've witnessed, you know, in this climate. When it's very dry, there's not a lot of trees extremely close by. Although they do grow back, and we have Mike to help. But I mean, seriously, guys, just take a look at this. Ain't that awesome? That's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. But let's start getting... Let's just build the gate. Let's just build it. If we don't build it, I'm never going to. We need 75 metal ingots, 10 mechanical parts, and 25 screws. Let's just start with the screws, and let's see, 25 screws. We have 20 on us. Let's just take 5 more. And then I'm not quite sure why I have cement on me. I guess the crate is still out by the fence or out by the garage. We don't have the mechanical parts. That's a bit different. I was really under the impression that we had way more mechanical parts than we were ever going to need this series, but obviously not. Okay, so we can do this, guys. I have faith in us. Let's grab some of you. 20, 40. We're going to need a bit more iron as well. We're going to come back, start the forges, get some more iron going. We can do this. And then we're going to do the mechanical parts that we need. We need 2 more mechanical parts. Lots and lots of iron ingots. Let's grab the cart or the crate for the cement. Just put you back in here. And then we are going to work on, I'll probably work on it off camera, but we're going to work on getting some of the fencing, the barbed wire fencing done. Cement is upstairs. We're going to work on a couple of mechanical parts as well. And I might start on the tower without you guys, but I don't think I'll finish it. Or maybe I will. Who knows? You guys have witnessed me build tons of those towers. It's not like it'll be the first time. Iron. Let's get some fragments. Get some of this refining. Ooh, we have lots of fragments. Very, very heavy. Not a big deal. Just start placing all of you guys in here. I'll have to start this in just a minute. You go in here. Let's get you lit. And you as well. Okay, now let's put these fragments back in here. I mean, we really don't have a ton of fragments anymore. But that is okay, guys. We are going to do this. We are not going to have any issues. I'm just putting the stone in there for now. What does it take to make mechanical parts? Itempedia, bulk items. Cannot make mechanical parts bulk items. Mechanical parts is just 1 iron ingot. That's not hard at all. Probably on the chemistry table. Let's just get down here and see if that's where we make those. Very sure it is. Or the advanced workbench. One of the two. Do I want to make extra? Probably not yet. Okay, so let's get out here and do this. We are not even halfway done with the iron ingots. That's okay. We're going to have to get a bunch more of these guys made anyway because we're going to need them for the barbed wire fences. Okay, and you guys are working on it. Just get back down here. And get out here and just keep adding this here. We are several away still. We still need about 27. If my math was right. Okay, let's grab you and you. We don't have a lot of room for fragments in our inventory right now. Let's put these 20 in here. And we will be 7 away. Very awesome. It's pretty good quick math. Okay, so let's get up here. Get some more of these fragments going. Okay, let's take all of you. There are several fragments here, 4. Let's take those. We'll put the steel in here for now. We don't need that. Let's just grab several more here. I'm not quite sure how many, but I did grab 10. Probably a bit too many, but that's okay. We'll just add what we need here. Only 5. Too many. Not horrible. Fragments. Let's just add these 5 stacks back in here. Okay, 4 sticks. I don't know what to even do with these sticks at this point. We have 2 full stick stands of sticks. Let's just put you right here. by the front door. And I think it looks okay. So we're still waiting on that. We have the rope to do this. Definitely. We don't have the logs yet. But Mike has been doing really good with that. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Let's just add a couple here. Thought I saw some Vambies behind me. Apparently not. Okay. Then put 2 in there. Let's go up here and fill up this again. Well, honestly, what we should be doing is building this tower. But let's just add a couple more here. Okay, let's go grab our 7 iron ingots, get the gate done. It was really looking bad out by the road. It just didn't look good there. I didn't like it at all. Really struggling with this, guys. The ground being so unlevel is just a miserable issue. But it's okay. We're going to work through it, get this done, make it turn out as nice as possible. Okay, let's just shove these guys in here. And that is a massive gate. Okay, let's just get out here and see what we've got going on. Wow, that is a base, guys. That is a base for sure. Really doesn't look great down in the ground like that, but there's not anything I can really do about it at all. Really wish there was something different we could do with that. But I do think, guys, for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.